Okay, class. So in our last video, we spoke about factor times factor equals product right here. So as I told you, these letters are kind of representing numbers, right? So you have your 3 times 4. So that's a factor. That's a factor. And the product is what you get. Remember, and these are factors because they can go into 12 without leaving a remainder. And I gave you the example of the pencil of when you're breaking something into parts, and I think that was in the video. Let me just in case that wasn't the video, because I had to delete some videos after I recorded it, so maybe I didn't show you, but let's pretend that I didn't show you. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. I have 12 pencils here, right? And 4 is a factor of 12. That means it can go into 12 without leaving a remainder. So I have 12 pencils here, and I'm going to divide 12 by 4. So I'm putting it in groups of 4. 2 3 4. That's my first group of 4. I'm going to rest it right here. Second, 1 2 3 4. That's my second group of 4. 1 2 3 4. Okay, nothing is left over. 4 equal. We have 4 pencils in each group. So I had 3. I was able to divide it into 3. So that's in my one group, second group, third group. No pencils left over. None. So that's how we know. So two numbers can multiply by each other can give you a product, right? Now let me show you how this applies to simplifying fractions. So remember, we're simplifying fractions, we're breaking it down to the smallest form without where you cannot divide anymore, or we are reducing it. So that's one way we say it. We're reducing it. We're reducing these numbers down, right? Reducing, that's redundant, but reducing, bringing it down. The 12 and the 15, and there's a way to do that when you divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So I'm going to show you something that I'm working on. I'm going to try to find all the factors of 12 up to a certain point, right? So I remember what factors are, right? The numbers can go into 12 without leaving a remainder. So let's see what numbers can go into 12. So I'm going to write my 12 down here, taking this in steps. What are the factors of 12? So say to yourself, can 1 go into 12? Absolutely. What about 2? Can 2 go into 12 without leaving any remainder? I'm going to look and see. Well, right here, 2s. Can that go into 12? Let me see if there's any 12. Yes, it can go into. So that's one way. So 2s can go into. What about 3? Can 3 go into 12? Let's see. Is my 3 times table? Is there any 12 there? Yep, that means it can go into 12 because that's a product, right? Can 4 go into 12? I'm looking at my 4 times table. Can 4 go into 12? Absolutely. 4 can go into 12. So 4 is going to be a factor. Can 5 go into 12? You're going to look. 5. This is my 5 times table. Is there any 12 there? Nope. That's where you can't. That's it. You stop. You can't go any further. So the factors of 12 is 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. What a coincidence! They all actually line up in order. So these can all go into 12. If you should divide 12 by 1, there's nothing going to be left over. What about if you divide 12 divided by 2? There's nothing going to be left over. You keep going and keep going. Now let's check out the number 15. Let's work on the 15. So we'll finish that one. Let's look at this number down here, 15. And I'm going to show you where we're going with this. Just be patient with me. Okay. Can 1 go into 15? Absolutely. 1 can go into any number. Right? So now, can 2 go into 15? Now you check 2 times table. 2 times table. Can 2 go into 15? No, there's no 15 there. That means 2 cannot be divided into 15 without leaving a remainder. So that's out. So you're going to skip your 2 because 2 cannot go into 15. What about the next number up? It's 3. But you have to ask yourself before you write it, can 3 go into 15? If you know your multiplications, you can say it 3 times. 3 1 3, 3 times 2, 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 5 is 15. Yes, 3 can go into 15, or you can use your multiplication chart, which I'm allowing you to use this time. Right, so your 3 times table, can it go into 15? Absolutely. So 3 can go into 15. Remember, you can pause this video at any part, go back, rewind. You can watch it with your parent, and they can also help you and explain that to you. We're getting somewhere. We're going to try to figure out what to divide 12 by and what to divide 15 by to reduce it or to simplify the fractions like we've been doing in class. This is just another way to kind of help you to get there. What about 4? Can 4 go into 15? It cannot. Okay, so 4 is not going to work. What about 5? Can 5 go into 15? Another way, instead of looking at my chart, I could say it in my brain. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. Oh, 15, yeah. It can work. Looking at my chart, my 5 times table, is there any 15? Yes, so definitely. 5 can definitely go into 15. So 5. I'm going to say, can I go any further? Can 6 go into 15? Here's my 6 times table. 6 times table, see the 6 is, there's no 15 there. It cannot work. Basically, let me go. If you want to go to 7, you can. If you want to challenge yourself some more. What about 7s? Nope, there's no 15. I can stop there because I realize it's not going to go any further. So I stop there. Now the next task is to decide, okay, so these from the 12, the factors of 12, which are all of these numbers, and then all the factors of 15, which one is the highest? Which numbers do they have in common? Oh, there's a 3 and a 3 there. So they have these in common. Have that in common, and they have that in common. So that's the hint, and that lets me know, okay, now I can divide. So you are going to divide 12 by 3 and also 15 by 3. Now, what is that going to give you? 12 divided by 3 is going to be what? 4. And 15 divided by 3 is going to give you what? 5. That's it. 5. So you can't go any further. That's as far as you can go. And remember, you can always verify your answer by just going ahead and multiplying to see. So whenever you get your answer, to check to see if you're correct, you can say 3 times 4. Did that give you 12? And that's one way of knowing. And then you can say, okay, 3 times 5. Is that work? See? So that's pretty much how you do it. I'm going to do another video showing you another example of simplifying the fractions.